Hello and welcome to the walkthrough for the Daily Telegraph prize crossword on Saturday the 20th of November 29,838 across clues. One across bureaucrats, one who numbers runners. Well, the runners in this case are beans and a bureaucrat is sometimes referred to as a bean counter. So bean counter for one across. Seven across, mooring charge coming from plant long time afterwards. Long time is an age coming after a plant. In this case is a dock, it's like dock leaves. It's going to be dockage for a mooring charge. Eight across, as insane with great energy. Well, as is can also mean like. And if you're insane, you're mad. And if you go at something like mad, you're doing it with great energy. Now, 10 across, discuss when speech is finished. So if the speech is finished, the talk is over. And if you discuss something, you can talk it over. That's 10 across. And 11 across, if it is, don't you believe it? So this one is just if something is untrue, isn't it? You don't believe it. So if it's untrue, you don't believe it. So it's untrue for 11 across. And then 13 across, daughter comes in to be apologetic for something impolite. D for daughter. If you're apologetic, not particularly rude doesn't mean apologetic particularly, does it? But I think it'll have to do rude for impolite. And 14 across, in tandem arrangement, anagram of tandem. Fair can mean just going in. For an adaptation is an adjustment. 16 across, I name worker accepting poisonous inebriant. I and then N for name, worker is an ant, accepting a word for poisonous which is toxic, and inebriant is an intoxicant. And then 18 across, land lies in ruins, so anagram of lies for ruining land, it's going to be an isle. 21 across, felt like scratching. Well, if you're scratching, you're itching, so you felt like something, you itched for something maybe. 22 across, greeting old country. So the greeting is going to be hi, and the old country is going to be Malaya. It's to do with mountains. Himalaya. The Himalaya. I think you can use it as a singular as well as talking about the Himalayas. 24 across, real information on one taken in by a Parisian. So it's going to mean real. Information is Jen on one. So just I for one, taken in by a Parisian is une with an E in this case. I going in there, stick it all together, get genuine for real. And 25 across, lack of reverence from naughty child. Naughty child is an imp, that is, so that's going to be IE, that is. Teary on vacation, so get rid of the inside letters there, and it's impiety for lack of reverence. And 26 across, over enthusiastic stretcher case was transported. Well, if somebody's on a stretcher, they're going to get carried away, and that means over enthusiastic as well. Okay, the down ones, a few tricky ones in these, so let's get started. Male went first, prepared for action. If you went first, you led, and the male in this case is going to be a young buck. If you buckle up, you prepare for action, so if you buckled, you're prepared. Two down, South America's greatest current asset. So current, this means in rivers, it's going to be the Amazon. And three down, Smart Alec's brother, one is irritatingly knowledgeable. That's going to be Smart Alec, you're clever dick, and if you're a bit irritatingly knowledgeable, not sure where the brother bit fits in there. Don't know, did Alec Guinness have a brother called Dick? Who knows? Anyway, pretty sure it's clever dick. Four down, unpleasant and somewhat smug lyricist. That's in the words. It's going to be ugly for unpleasant. Five down, carefully observe a keen tot. Exercise an anagram of a keen tot. If you carefully observe, you take note. And then six down, pity about TV. Detective about is going to be re, and the TV detective is going to be remorse. Again, maybe a slightly dubious definition for pity, but there we go. This is a nice one. Seven down, digging could be mining, couldn't it? And to put off is deter. So deciding, stick that together. Deciding, you determining or determining. So that was 7 down, and then 9 down. Those over there is they. Accepting blame, you take the rap. So accepting rap goes in they. After main, it's going to be deep, as in the deep, it's in the sea, isn't it? The main treatment of disease, you could possibly have deep therapy. And then 12 down, measured over half of amounts provided I lead occasionally. So this is going to mean measured. Amount is quantity, so half of it would be quant, but over half, so it's 5 letters, it's quant. And then I, so provided is if, and then I, and then the occasional letters, so the E and the D from lead gives us quantified, if we stick all that together for measured. 15 down, old rioter in trouble outside. Old, it could be X, and then anagram of writer, because there's letters in trouble, gives us exterior for something on the outside. 17 down, practical skill of detective. This is a weird clue. Nicholas shortly is going to be Nick. Going around, Detective Nicholas. So hospital is going to be H, and a practical skill. Yeah, a technique, you can call it a technique. It is a kind of, but so that must mean detective, and the abbreviation is tech, potentially. Awful clue, didn't like that one at all. 19 down, type of home, visit, if you stay somewhere you visit. If you rent somewhere you let it. Rising, going the other way. Few, that's a straightforward clue, that's going to be stately for a type of home. Handles fruit, one handle might be a paw, mightn't it? And so 2 handles, paw for a fruit. And then 23 down, specialist food shop is a delicatessen, or 1/3 of it. So it's 12 letters, so we'll get rid of all the end. Just leaves us with deli for a specialist food shop. Phew, got there in the end. Odd one though. And I hope you did okay with that. That's a pretty horrible face to finish with, so I think might need to. Oh my gosh, that's getting worse. Let's get rid of it. Let's have a little smile for a nice day. Keep on crossing. I hope you enjoyed that. See you again.